Over the past 5 years, we've noticed a huge shift in young people's viewing habits. We need to, every year, reinvent it, look at what our audience is chatting about, doing.
What do you like to watch?
I like Doctor Who and Glee. Favourite TV shows is probably Dance Academy, Glee, Modern Family and Outnumbered.
I watch Glee on Friday nights with my mum.
Glee's about teenagers in high school, and Doctor Who, I like the action in it.
If you were able to design a TV show just for you, what would it have in it?
Well, I would make something really sad and dramatic because that's what I love.
Yeah, I don't really like animation. I prefer real people.
Our audience are watching things like Glee. They are watching things like Talking About My Generation, Thank God You're Here. And we have to provide television which is equally compelling to them, but is made specifically for them, in which they're not just a sort of an accidental audience along the way.
We've always been active viewers. We continue to be active viewers, and the fact that we've got more tools to do it with is kind of neither here nor there. So when I was first approached to be involved with Scorpion Island, they described it to me as a sort of a reality challenge show. And having been a good drama producer all of my life, I thought there was nothing in the world that I wanted to do less than that. Until I saw the first series, and then it was so absolutely clear to me that what we were doing was just drama in another form.
The teams will come face to face with an epic wall of mud that they will have to climb.
The point was to take everyday kids and to put them into an extraordinary situation and to see how they reacted. Also, we wanted to have good stories. We wanted to have kids whose stories we could follow through, and also kids who were good on camera. And there was one kid I remember in the first season, I was doing a little interview with her and said, why do you want to be on Scorpion Island? And she said, because I've always been a shy kid. And I think that if I do this show, it will change my life. Obviously, you only get to make a show like Scorpion Island if you've got some money. And that's the big problem that we have in Australia, I think, is we just don't have the dollars to be able to make, big shows. In many ways, I think that our kids miss out enormously because there isn't the push to have more factual programming, even if it's presented in an entertainment format. Challenge shows, all of that kind of thing.
What's the biggest challenge of kids' TV in Australia?
As producers, it's clear that children are viewing programs on multiple screens, and how we assess what qualifies and what makes that experience good for children needs to be evaluated in this kind of multi-screen age. We find that the children in general see kind of content and non-drama content really love to see their peers. They really want to connect and engage with people like them that they can relate to.
Scary is okay in children's drama. Kids love to be scared because it incites an emotional response, and that forms part of entertainment. But as children's producers, we understand our obligation to put a face to the scare.
And in terms of violent play or action, as you would expect with pirates, that is a big part of the story. The way that kids are able to play out a fantasy which empowers them, and the characters' actions within those situations which may appear violent actually have consequences for the characters, because through violent situations the character is able to learn and engage with the world, and in these kind of situations the audience is able to play out a series of events that they might not ever experience, but that maybe is at a fantastical level, but that they can apply to their everyday life.
These are challenging times. Our audiences are watching so much more of other media on every platform available, and to be relevant to our audience, we do, as producers, need to be telling stories that are engaging and challenging, but not following what everyone else is doing.
It's been another great Citizen Conversation series. Thanks for tuning in to ACMA TV.